Let it be known, let the word be known that Spider-Man 2 is officially peak fiction. And anyone that disagrees with that, nigga, shut the fuck up. Not trying to hear that shit. Insomniac put their all into this game because this game is just amazing. They just made everything better. They made the gameplay better, the traversal better, the story better, the characters better, the suits better, sort of. Everything about this game is fantastic, and now I can't look at the past two games the same way because this game is just so good. Like, playing the first Spider-Man feels like I'm playing Spider-Man on the Atari. Like, god damn, Peter, you grandpa, you were too stiff. The game uses the full power of the PS5, meaning that there's little to no loading screens, everything is just 10 times faster, and everything just looks so beautiful. This game is really shaping up to be Game of the Year this year. Or is it? You see, the game could be Game of the Year, but I do have some problems with it. Now, don't get me wrong, these problems are not so big to the point that this game is any lesser now. This game is still amazing, and if you still haven't played it yet, what the hell are you doing in this video? Go get a PS5 right now and play that bitch. But of course, for every masterpiece, there has to be some problems to it. So let's just go over Spider-Man 2 as a whole. The good, the bad, the ugly, we're gonna be going through all of them. So the first problem that I have with Spider-Man 2 is this fuck-ass suit. Oh my goodness. This is the suit that Miles ends up wearing in the finale, and this suit is just so... it's just so ugly. It's ugly as shit. The colors just don't match up well, and it looks weird, and the blue streaks of watery ooze all over the suit is just the ugliest shit. And the mask. Why does it have a cutout for his hair? This shit is so garbage. All this so they can match with these ugly ass Adidas, man, like Insomniac. Why couldn't you partner with anybody else? You could have at least give this nigga some good Adidas shoes, but no, you had to give him the, what the fuck are these? Insomniac Miles will never beat the dripless accusations, cause what the fuck? Like, damn, when it comes to Miles' activity in Spider-Man media, he's going 0 for 2 when it comes to suit design. Like, remember in Across the Spider-Verse when he pulled up with the new suit and everyone was saying he was bleeding out of his armpits and just roasting the shit out of him? Well, now with this suit, it's just like, Miles, come on. And the worst part about this suit is that we're forced to wear it for the ending. Like, Miles just randomly pops up with this suit and just like, hey guys, new suit, new me, and just decides that he's gonna go ahead and fight Venom in this. Like, bro, what was your plan? Did you want Venom to go see you and just start laughing so hard that you literally couldn't fight? Cause I promise you, no one's laughing, bro. Everyone should be flaming your ass. Like, bro, if I was Peter, I would have been holding that laugh like I was iShow Speed or something, cause god damn. Alright, that's enough making fun of this suit. Let's get to an actual problem with Spider-Man 2. With an actual problem with Spider-Man 2 being, why does Miles feel like such an afterthought in the story? Like, it can't just be me, right? Like, the story just felt so Peter focused that Miles was just kind of shoved to the back without doing anything really. Like, I'm not saying that he didn't do anything in this story, but it just felt like Peter was just the main focus of the story as a whole. Like, think about all the story missions where you had to be Peter in order to start them. I swear after a while there was no missions where Miles was able to start missions himself. Like, oh my god guys, Miles has to focus on this 500-word college essay while Peter had to focus on his friend literally dying. And the funniest part about it is that it's almost like Insomniac knew that Miles wasn't really involved with the story and just kinda had to make up reasons as to why. Like the mission where they let the lizard escape, Peter blames Miles for letting that happen and just says he'll start doing everything by himself, which he does. And I know that's because of the whole symbiote thing, but still, like, there was whole cutscenes with MJ and Harry trying to get that symbiote thing off of Peter, and you know, they could have definitely added Miles to the fray. Like, you know, make him try to check up on Peter, try to help Peter, try to get that thing off of him. Like, it wasn't until Miles got kidnapped and had the whole boss fight with Peter where he finally became usable in the story, and even then he didn't really get used all too much until the very end. Like, this game is supposed to be about balance and everything, and Insomniac couldn't even balance two Spider-Man both being important. Even their side content is drastically different, with Peter getting the fun little EMF experiences and the Flame storyline with Yuri, while Miles gets the Prowler Tech and the Music Museum, and yeah. Like, one of them gets to stop a cult with their old police buddy run by a man who will become Carnage that will definitely follow up in a future DLC, while the other gets to find drums and saxophones throughout the city in a storyline that gets resolved in like 3 missions. Like, I'm not saying Miles' missions were bad by any means, but compared to Peter's, yeah, they're nothing. Now, that was my biggest problem with Spider-Man 2, but I do have some tinier problems with it. For starters, I feel like the gadget play in this game is really watered down. I really love the gadget play of the last 2 games, and to see how the gadget play is in this one is just not that good. Like, come on now, in the last 2 games we had stuff like the web bomb, the impact web, the trip mine, and the gravity whale. But what do we have for this game? The ricochet web? The upshot? No. This shit is ass. Okay, I'm over exaggerating. These gadgets are pretty fun, just not as fun as the last ones. And of course, I know why they watered it down. It was so, you know, it put more emphasis on the new tech and powers that the Spider-Man have. But it still would be nice to have them. Some other pet peeves I have is the fact that now you need to be at a full bar of focus in order to heal. I don't like that. Like, come on now. You up the difficulty in spectacular mode. I'm getting thrown around by niggas left and right, and I still need to be at a full bar of focus in order to heal? No, I don't like that. I don't like the fact that movie suits don't have suit colors. I guess it's because of copyright or something, but it would still be nice to have. I wish that side content like the spider bots and the prowler stashes gave you suits instead of just cutscenes. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the cutscenes and all that. They were great, but I just wish we got something more than just that. I wish they made some more activities for the post game. I hope in a future update you're able to change the symbiote color back to black. Don't get me wrong, the anti-venom thing is cool and all, but sometimes I just want to go back. And finally, I hope they delete this suit from existence so that they don't make Miles continue with this suit, because I would be very, very sad if they do. And yeah, that's really it. I had a couple problems with this game, but it doesn't matter. This game is still a 10 out of 10, and it's still a game of the year. I don't care. I love this game from top to bottom, and I just can't wait for what the future holds for it. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. You know, I told y'all I wasn't gonna make you wait so long for these videos again. Thank you all so much for the support on my last video. The way that video just jumped in viewership was crazy. So thank you to anyone that viewed the video, liked it, subscribed from it, and everything like that. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. See ya.
Smoke a whole wood to the face. Cup full of blood in the club with my gang. Bass spin this bitch, give me brain in the rain. I been getting fat as fuck, Rue Chris, trippin' stay. She like, oh, you high C, bitch, I high C the grade.